Kylian Mbappé has rapidly shot up to superstardom, already establishing himself as one of the world's most famous players by 23. But do you know about Kylian Mbappé before fame? Kylian Mbappé was born on December the 20th, 1998 in Mont near Paris, in a commune roughly 7 miles away from the Parisian city centre. He is of Cameroonian and Algerian Kabyle descent, with his father Wilfred Mbappé being a football coach and his mother Faisal Amari being a handball player. Safe to say, Kylian may have won the sporting genetic lottery there, whereas I'm still sticking a couple of quid on the Euro Millions each week. Kylian has 2 brothers, an adopted brother in fellow professional footballer Hirez Kembo Ekoko, who is now retired, and a younger blood brother called Ethan. Kylian Mbappe's now iconic and famous celebration is actually said to have been an imitation of Hirez's, his older brother, who would pose as so when beating Kylian at football games on the PlayStation. Kylian grew up in a middle-class family, attending a private Catholic school as a child where he was considered a bright student, though perhaps his mentality or dedication to schoolwork was questioned. The religious teachings may have had an impact on him, however, as he is still a practicing Christian. Kylian's first encounters with football came with him playing for local club AS Montby, who was coached by, you guessed it, his dad. Kylian Mbappé was one of those kids, the bane of many aspiring young players' existence, the coach's son. Though in reality, he was a hell of a lot better than your childhood arch-nemesis Jack, who now works as a scaffolder. One of his other coaches at AS Montby, Riccardi, stated that at 6 years old, Mbappé was the best player I've seen in 15 years coaching here. Let's see if we can make that like number as impressive as young Mbappe's was. And whilst you're there, make sure you subscribe. Mbappé was eventually recruited to world-famous French academy Clairefontaine, and after impressing for the much-revered establishment, Kylian went on to what can only be described as a European tour, as top clubs were clamouring to sign him. Real Madrid, City, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, everyone was after Mbappé. Eventually, though, he chose AS Monaco. Initially signed to supplement the AS Monaco B team, then manager Jardim was so impressed by the 16-year-old that he brought him into the first team after 3 weeks. 2 months later, he became AS Monaco's youngest ever player, after he replaced Fabio Coentrao against SM Caen. That was the first of many records Mbappé would break. Oh, what's that? Who was the previous holder? It's Thierry Henry, Mbappe's idol. He then became Monaco's youngest ever goal scorer in a 3-1 win against Troyes at 17 years old. He again had broken his idol's record. All of this was before he signed his first professional contract. The next season, Mbappé arrived. He scored 26 in 44 games in all competitions and won the league with Monaco. He was 18. This earned him his famous and now exorbitant move to PSG, the second most expensive transfer in history, only behind his new teammate Neymar. From there, he won a World Cup, he won multiple trophies, and has become world famous. That was Kylian Mbappé before fame. Make sure to comment which other players you'd like us to discuss. Maybe Lukaku or KDB. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out the other videos on the Ballers Before channel. See ya!
It sound right, boy.